There's a fish.
Got him. All right. Oh, nice
that's
one,
decent
Matt.
fish.
Nice fish. All right,
Couldn't catch up to him.
Oh.
That's
Folks,
fun.
look at this fish. Look at this fish.
Oh.
Beautiful Saguaro Lake bass.
Oh, finally got one to eat it, huh?
Yes, you did.
How many? Oh,
Good job, Matt.
Thanks.
Good job.
they're so strong in this lake.
Man, he came right out of those rocks, too. Throwing
Yep.
right over top of the rocks.
Well, we've had 3 followers and finally one committed to
Finally
eating
one
it.
committed, man.
Man,
Well, it took a while, though, didn't it? Doggone. But, oh, there's another one following.
oh, look at the size of the other one. Oh, there's 2
Oh,
or
yeah,
3.
there's no
Look at
fish
that.
left in this
That's
lake.
a smallmouth?
That's
Look
what
at
they
that.
look like.
Those are
smallies.
smallmouth.
Is there smallies in this
Yeah,
lake?
heck yeah, there are.
Oh,
You missed. Look at the size of those. I'll leave it down there a second. Those are 3 pounds. You're right next to that fish. Wow. Those look like 2 3-pound smallmouth right next to the bait.
yeah.
Look at the
I
size.
thought I saw some smallmouth in here earlier. Beautiful fish.
Man, all
Beautiful
these fish, all these
That's
fish
a
are so
healthy bass.
healthy. Had them hooked perfect in the top of the mouth there. Saguaro Lake healthy fish, huh?
Dude, that is sweet.
I'll tell you, this lake's just really producing some awesome fish. Just the health of them. All of them are just so thick and healthy and fat and strong.
Well, we're here during a pre-front, too. I mean, we got a front. Oh!
What were you saying?
That's what I'm talking about, son.
What were you saying?
That's what I'm talking about, son. All right.
That fish interrupted you.
Yeah, rudely interrupted me. Oh, you know, they got shoulders in here, folks.
I'm telling you.
Shoulders. Oh, I got him hooked in the corner of the mouth.
Another nice one, man.
Ah, yeah! Right in the corner of the mouth, baby. Look at that fish.
And that fish blew up on the surface too, didn't
Eating
it?
shad, yes. Getting close to that topwater season. Well, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we are catching fish just before a cold front blows through, and it's starting to come in. But Matt figured with a little bit of this breeze blowing, be perfect for these little swim baits that we're throwing. And we're throwing them, they're really tiny swim baits, not tiny, but 3-inch.
Yeah, 3.5 inch.
Yeah, 3.5 inch. I'm using a 3/0 wide gap hook. It's a shad with a purple back. And here's the deal. We're throwing braid line, okay? That way we can get the good long cast. And then we're tying on monofilament. You're using 8, I'm using 10. Not monofilament, but fluorocarbon. Yeah. And these baits you don't let sit. We're throwing them weightless, so you're actually bringing them across the surface of over top of these rocks, and they're smashing it, brother.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. And I'm using a 2/0 wide gap. I like the 2/0 wide gap, the way it sits in the bait. And I've tried hook after hook, and a lot of guys like the weighted hooks. Which
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of guys use the weighted hooks. Those work great. But for me, that weight on that hook takes away some of the action, because all the action's in the paddle. And without that weight on that hook, it makes the whole bait shake, and it seems to give it a little bit better action. It seems like I catch more fish on it.
Exactly. And you know, the other thing that's real important is hooking them up straight. It's almost hard not to hook them up straight, but if you don't, then your bait's gonna twirl and it's gonna really twist your line up. So you wanna make sure that you hook it up straight, without a doubt.
Yeah, the baits
So that's key.
These baits are very sensitive. If you don't put the hook in straight, like Johnny's saying, you know, it'll start twisting and rolling. And the key is to have the bait just sit perfectly upright, just like this. And one of my favorite ways to fish it is just under the surface, where it actually makes that V under the surface, especially in calm water. You know, if your top water's not working, the noisy, rattly, you know, spooks or ricos that are real noisy, if you have that flat, calm water, this bait just has such a natural profile and a natural action that the fish just can't tell the difference between a real shad and, you know, it's just it's a fun bait to use.
It's a real fun bait to throw, and they will crush it, and you'll have to put more on there, but I'll tell you this much. It's an awesome bait for clear water, and an awesome bait this time of year when you have a lot of roamers and you got a lot of fish. There's still fish on beds here at Saguaro. We're here in April, and so, you know, there's other techniques that you can do to catch fish besides sight fish, and this is one of them right now.
And I was gonna say too, the cool part about this bait, you know, if you're throwing like a walking bait, like a spook or something like that, you gotta cast it and rip rip, rip to walk it.
This
This
is just
bait,
reeling.
cast and reel, cast and reel. How long have we, how much bank have we covered right now?
Yeah.
Probably a mile of bank, and we caught back-to-back fish, covering water. So this is a great bait to locate fish.
You
know,
bet.
and once you find those areas that have the concentration of fish in it, you can even turn the boat around and throw a Senko or a drop shot, something like that, and work the area
Makes
even
sense.
better, because these fish a lot of times will school up, and certain areas I've noticed, especially on Saguaro, is these fish, you'll go by a whole area that doesn't have any beds, and you'll go by an area that has bed after bed after bed after bed. Have you noticed that?
Oh, yeah.
Where they're congregated.
You bet.
So it's a great search bait, is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
You can throw a medium action or a medium light. You can get away with a medium light. You throwing a medium light?
Medium action.
I like the medium because when they hit that thing, you get the butt of the stick really gets them good. But sometimes I've used like the Taipan medium light rod, and it worked good,
Yeah,
man.
that's a great
It
rod, by
just depends
the
on
way.
the tip. But I'm using a Taipan Elite Series 7-foot rod, and I'm telling you right now, these fish, when they come up and blast, by the time they turn their head and you set the hook, you'll need that medium action. It really makes a difference. So
Yeah, we're using that wide gap hook, so you want some backbone to
you
set
bet.
that hook in the
You
fish.
bet. And that wide gap acts as a keel, for the bait. So it kind of rocks like this as it's going through the water, and as it's rocking, man, that paddle tail's going and they just kill it.
And that's,
just kill it.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I've played around with every hook. I know, a lot of guys like to use the rebarb hooks on the dippers like this,
Yeah.
And I've tried several hooks, and this is the best hook for me for this bait, for the little dipper. And for the regular size skinny dipper, I like the 4/0 wide gap Superline hook. It seems to keep it upright and
You're
really
moving
works
the
well.
bait pretty fast. So the main thing is just making sure you got a hook that's got a good bite to it, without a doubt.
Oh, got it! Oh, that's a nice fish.
Monster fish!
That's a nice fish. Knew he was there.
Did you see that?
I knew he was there.
Did you see that?
It's the one that chased mine, I think.
Oh! Oh!
Nice fish, buddy.
Oh, look at that rod bend, man. That's a good one. That's
That's a nice fish.
a good fish.
It's so cool to watch him eat.
Get
it,
in here,
too.
Moby.
Golly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hope you got your drag set.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice
Whoa.
fish.
That's what I'm talking about, son. Boy, man, he swamped that thing.
Do you see that fish? He came from the
Clobbered
side.
it.
That is so neat
Just
to watch.
clobbered it. Oh.
That's a solid 3.5, right?
Oh.
3.5?
Goodness, are you kidding? Yeah. You bet that is. Look at that beautiful fish, huh?
Gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. Little swim bait bass. Look at that. Watch. All right, man. Yeah.
Good job.
I'll tell you what ends up happening, and you'll just be you'll watch your bait come across the top of the water. And you're watching it, and all of a sudden it's like a grenade went off in the water. Just, I mean, out of nowhere.
And that's what's so cool.
That's fun.
In the clear water is to watch them come up. And I was up here last Monday, and like I told you, I probably caught 50 fish, but I had just as many or more follow the bait in. And it's so exciting, to get it right to the boat and watch that fish. The fish is just right behind the bait, just eyeballing it. And sometimes they eat it, sometimes they don't. But on Monday, several times I just kill it, absolutely kill it, where I open the spool and let that bait just sink down. When that fish wouldn't eat it, it would sink down. And a few of them I got to eat it as it's falling, because it kind of falls like a Senko. It falls real natural, And that's what's cool. I actually got a few of those to eat.
Man, if you can do that, that's when it's fun.
And I'm pretty sure I missed that fish you just caught.
We saw a big fish following his bait, and as I brought it across, it might have taken a sweep around and just whacked that, but that was a nice fish.
Gorgeous fish.
What a beautiful fish.
Oh, look at that fish.
Oh, we got it!
Came up. I paused it. I paused it.
All right, brother, come on. That's what I'm talking about, son.
Absolutely.
Beautiful fish, beautiful fish.
I stopped it dead. As soon as he came up, I stopped it and he ate it.
That was incredible to watch, folks. That was incredible to watch right there. That fish just annihilated that bait when he stopped it. Look at that fish, baby. Come on.
There's more
Get
right
it
here
in,
too.
Maddie.
I'm trying. He's strong. Telling you, these fish. Look at that.
Man, good fish. You need help down there, son?
I don't think so. I mean, he's 2.5 pounds. Look, there he comes. There he comes.
He's more than 2.5 pounds, son. That's 3 plus.
Is it?
That's
Yeah,
3 plus.
I always underestimate these
You
fish. how
always
good
underestimate your fish.
They are. God, he wants to
That is
jump.
a beautiful fish, man. That's a monster.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Good job.
Oh.
And that's what I'm talking about, folks, right there. Look at that, huh?
Really ate that bait.
Beautiful bass. Here's the deal. We got to tell people it's all about the cast. Let me tell you, that braid line, getting a long cast, having them follow it, I'm telling you, makes the difference. Look at that beautiful fish.
I told you before, I'm the last one that switched to the braided line, and man, since I have done it, I get longer casts. There's less stretch, so I get better hook sets and less tangles. It's just so much benefit to it. You just got to learn that knot. We're tying the Alberto knot to join the braided line to the fluorocarbon. Using 10-pound braid, joined up with a 8-pound fluorocarbon line, and it's awesome. It works.
What's awesome is you just caught a big old fish finally.
I love it.
We've caught great fish today, folks. Think about the size of the fish we're catching on reaction. Now, just real quick, I guess we can show them how to throw this thing. One of the things that I've seen a lot of people do when you try to tell them to throw this bait is they have a tendency to throw it out there, and then when they're reeling it, they're holding their rod tip way up to try to keep the bait up. That's not the ticket. The ticket is get that rod tip down and start reeling as fast as you can and just kind of make sure the bait's not coming out of the water, but you're making it come straight across the water. A shad don't stand still for no bass. You can't outrun them. They're gonna come up and get it if they want it. And that's the beauty of reaction baits, is they want it, man. They'll come up and grab it if they want it that bad. Good job, son.
You said it best. That's really important. I was fishing with somebody the other day, and they couldn't get the bait under the surface. It kept wanting to flop out on top of the water. And exactly what Johnny said, the only difference is he was holding his rod tip straight out instead of low to the water. You want to low to the water to keep that bait under the surface and it's a wake bait. Just make it like a wake bait, and they hit it like a topwater. They blow up on it. Some of those big ones, it's like somebody just dropped a bowling ball on top of your bait, and then you set the
I love it. That was good. Stopping and pausing the bait.
Yeah.
That was great, because we saw the fish following the bait. He stopped it just for a second, because a lot of times if they're following the bait and you're getting close to the boat, they'll just turn around and go the other way, but stopping the bait like he did, that fish turned around and they got a choice. When he's reeling it that fast, these fish have a choice. They can either run into it or eat it, and I'm telling you, he ate it. I mean, as soon as he stopped the bait, the fish was like, oh, decided I better eat it.
And I mean completely stop it. With slack line, open your spool, don't pull it at all. Let it just kill it and just let it die. And that fish finally ate it. We've had a couple that didn't, but.
Good job, son.
All right.
Good job.
Let's go.
I've mentioned quite a few times that the spring bite a lot of times is wide open. And what I mean by that is you don't have to go sight fishing. You can do like what Matt and I are doing today. There's always a jerkbait bite, it seems like, especially a little bit of breeze on the water. So what makes springtime so much fun is the fish get a lot more active. They get aggressive, and they get up in the shallows, and it's a lot easier to catch them at that point. Until they get out in that 30 foot of water to 60 foot of water like they do in the wintertime, the average fisherman can come out and have a really good time. There's a window that you need to get out and have some fun, especially if you want to bring the family. They'll have a blast. He's coming back. He's under it. He's under it. He's got it. Oh, dude, there's 2 of them that came underneath you like that.
Thanks for helping me miss that fish.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's got it.
One thing to really remember is reaction baits are awesome anytime that you're not getting the worm bites going on, because it's a reaction bait. You're trying to get the fish to actually react on the bait. Blows by their face, boom, they hit it. It's a reaction type strike. Now, a lot of times they'll chase them too, but even when they're not chasing, reaction's a good bait to throw or technique to throw anytime the fish really aren't biting your jigs or your drop shots or anything like that. And the only reason I say that is because, like Ricky Clunn has said back in the past, anytime that the fish aren't biting on worms, something's gonna bite reaction. It just goes right by their face, they grab it, and boom, it's there. So I'll tell you what, try reaction baits when you're not catching them on worms and jigs and things like that on the slower baits, and I bet you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Maybe I got some nicks in my...
Oh, holy! Holy moly, did you see that fish? That was
Does
a
that
five,
tell you anything? That was a 5.
that was a 5-pounder, right?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Give me another dipper. Hurry!
I'm retying.
Oh, come on, son!
Sorry, I'll be right there.
I'll be right there. Give me that.
Holy moly, did you see that splash? There's a fish.
All right. Good one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, that's a 3 or
that's a
4
good one.
pounder, son.
That's a good fish. That's bigger than
Yeah,
that.
come on, get that thing in. Don't you let it jump.
Golly.
That's what I'm talking about
Oh.
right there, brother.
He's bigger than
That's
3.
it.
He's bigger than 3 pounds,
You need
isn't
some
he?
help? There we go.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
think it's.
my
I think it's gonna
goodness.
be a while.
Oh,
I
my
think-
goodness, son. That's a big one.
I don't know who's got who.
That is a giant. You've
here it
hooked
comes
into
up.
some serious business.
Uh-oh,
Man, you want to go back?
Yeah,
Hold on,
turn the
here
boat
we
to
go.
the left.
Here we go. Here we go.
Just don't want to lose him. He's.
Don't get him in those reeds.
I think he's bigger than I thought.
Oh, he's big, dude. He's big. That's the one we've been waiting on right there,
you go.
folks.
There he is. Oh, don't get in there. There we go. We're good.
You want to work this?
Back it up.
You got it?
Boy, they're strong.
You do not want him getting in
Look
those
at him
reeds.
pull.
If you get him in those reeds, you are toast,
Oh,
son.
we're all right.
That's the fish we've been waiting on. Look at that. Look at that fish, folks. Come on. Come on, baby. You got to be done. Those largemouth got some shoulders on
I'm
them.
telling you, I'm pulling on
How
him.
about that Alberto knot? Huh? How about that Alberto?
Glad I tied it right this time. All right, here it comes. That's a good fish.
Ah, yeah! Look at that. Son. Oh.
That's what I'm talking about, son.
That's what I'm talking about right there, huh? Those are the fish that have been following us, and you finally got one to whack it.
Boy, he wanted it too. Look at that one.
Folks, little swim bait bass. How's that for a little swirl lake bass, huh?
Man,
Beautiful fish.
so healthy.
What do you think? Weigh it?
Yeah, I mean,
You know you want to weigh it. You know you want to weigh
I'm gonna
it.
guess it's about 4.5. You know, it's got to be 4.5, right? What do you think?
I'm going to say, yeah, at least 4.5. Ready?
Yep.
Go ahead. I'll let you look at it. 4.5 pounds.
Right at
He's
4.5.
right at it. 436 on my scale, but here's the deal.
How's that
This
thing work?
scale weighs light. It's the original. It's the original Cullumrite.
Beautiful fish. Let's get it back.
Yes, beautiful fish. Matt, that's how it's done, son. Right there. Great job.
Send him away.
Watch that. Doink.
Awesome.
Hey. Hey. Now that's how to end a show, brother. Had a great time. Check out Matt Shura's Facebook page. Say hi to him. If you need any tips, I'm sure he can give it to you. And of course, you can also look at Fishing with Johnny Johnson. I've had a great day on the water. Thank you.
A lot of fun. Saguaro Lake's so much fun. It's such a great lake.
It is. There's a bunch of different techniques out there you can throw. This is one of them that's a lot of fun. Get out and catch some fish at Saguaro Lake. Thanks for joining us on the show. I'm Johnny Johnson.